Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
And we're two sisters Southern cooking. Today
we are doing a turtle pie. Okay, so this is going to be simplified. You can make it as exotic as you want to. I had those brownie brittles by Shiela G. Ben loves to snack on them, so I had all these crumbs left over, and I said to him, I said, you know what, I think we can make a crust out of this, but you have to have a blender or a food processor. I do have a blender, by the way, but I don't have a food processor. So I brought him over here and I told Elsie, I said, let's make a turtle pie. When I'm thinking turtle pie, don't think we're talking about the animal, the turtle. We are talking about putting chocolate and caramel together and making a cream pie, and it's going to be simple. It's not going to be anything that you have to make like your caramel sauce or your chocolate sauce or anything. We're going to do the Ghirardelli. You want the nicer brand of chocolate and caramel for this because you want it to have a richer taste. So don't get an off-brand. That's the only thing I recommend.
And this is a no-bake pie, so
yes.
I mean, it's simple.
It has to sit up for 6 hours, so.
The ideal time to do this would be summertime when you don't want to heat up the house with your oven. But you can have it anytime.
That's right.
You know, anytime. Holidays would be wonderful to have it on your holiday table.
This is October, so
yeah,
and we're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna drizzle. I mean, you could put also crushed pecans on the top of it if you want to. I think we might put a little bit, but not a lot, just so, because I know Roger won't eat it and Ben won't eat it if it has nuts on it. So we may just sprinkle on, you know, one side so they can have the other side and enjoy it. So
that sounds good. All right, so I'm going to start putting in the cookies.
So the recipe we recreated here is that we're doing about 2 cups of the Shiela G brownie brittle.
You can also use Oreos too.
I think this is going to be so good because it's got the salted caramel in this. So good.
All
right, here we go, guys.
Do a little bit more.
Did you want to pour this into there? Okay. It's very hot. We melted 4 tablespoons of butter, salted butter. Y'all know we don't use unsalted butter. Y'all know that, right? All right. I'm just trying to keep Elsie from burning herself. Okay, this is going to be like wet sand.
Smells really good.
Oh my God. I think this might be my favorite crumb crust like this from here on out. Elsie has a technique that pushes like your cookie or your graham cracker crust or this, like your brownie brittle or whatever, down into where it's flat with a flat bottom cup.
Can we get a metal cup?
Yes, please. Oh, that smells.
It does
so
smell
good.
really good.
Oh my gosh. Guys, it is very distracting because it smells really good. Smells better than any graham crackers, I tell you that. We're gonna push this down and push it up the side. So the next thing we're going to do is get the mixer out, and we're going to mix up the filling that we're going to put in this. Well, I said take some of it with it. I think what we'll do while we're mixing the filling is we'll put this in the fridge to set. And that way, by the time, it should be a little more sturdy. So it's not going to go up all the way on the sides. Maybe we could have added maybe another, a few more of them. But that's okay, because once we put the filling in here and we cut it, it's going to be fabulous. There we go. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and move on to our next step, and we'll be right back.
All right, now we're moving on to the filling portion of this, the caramel infused cream cheese filling.
Such a shame.
So we're doing our heavy whipping cream first and gonna mix it to stiff peaks. And then we're gonna take it out of the bowl, put it in this bowl and set it aside. And then we'll move on to our cream cheese and our caramel sauce and powdered sugar.
We'll be back with stiff peaks.
All right, we're at stiff peaks here. So I'm going to scrape this out and put it in this little bowl here. Okay. Move this to the side. Get my bowl back on. And then put my paddle in as soon as I get the cream cheese in. It's best to use room temperature cream cheese. Alright, I'm just going to cream this up until it's nice and creamy, and then I'll start adding in the caramel sauce and the powdered sugar. Okay. Alright, I'm going to add in the caramel. If you make your caramel sauce, make sure it is totally cooled down before you do this step. Alright, I'm going to scrape down the sides again. Make sure that caramel is totally incorporated. And then I'm going to add in the powdered sugar. Okay. All right. Let me
Lordy, that looks good.
Yeah, it does.
Ooh, that smells so good. Caramel is such
It's such a yummy flavor.
fantastic flavor. Do you want me to get you another spoon?
For just-
Folding it in.
yeah. Okay, I'm going to take the heavy whipping cream and I'm going to fold it in. And then I'm going to spoon it into our pie crust here.
So once we put our filling into our pan, we're going to put it in the fridge for 6 hours. You can also put it in the freezer for a shortened period of time, but we're going to do it in the fridge. Oh my gosh, that looks good. I have a little lid that we put on top of it. It's like a little plastic lid for one of our cake toppers, and we just put it right over top of it, and we don't have to worry about condensation. There goes the sonic boom. Ben was just telling me that the airplanes broke through the sound barrier at Warner Robins Air Force Base. So he just called to tell me that they were coming in and the sonic boom. So
now I know for sure when I hear that it's coming from Warner Robins.
yes,
Because I always wondered if it was Fort Stewart or Warner Robins.
yeah.
So now I know.
Now it's coming from Warner Robins. You can also make your heavy whipping cream into like a Cool Whip topping on this if you want to as well. It's totally up to you.
Okay, ready for the fridge.
All right, look how pretty it is. All right, guys, we're gonna, well, that's not gonna fit it.
You need the bigger one.
I need the bigger one. Thank goodness we have two sizes. So we just put it in the fridge just like this. No condensation gets inside. And then when we get ready to cut the pie, or we get ready right prior to serving it, I'll do a little video so you guys can see us. We're going to drizzle on the
Chocolate and caramel.
yeah, we'll do that. All right, guys, we'll show you our next step when we're ready. Hey y'all, it's Debbie. So we are down to the final steps on our dinner tonight. And I want to put on my heavy whipping cream that I just made. So I put some confectionery sugar on it and some vanilla and whipped it up to stiff peaks. And now we're going just spread this out. It's going to be a lot of heavy whipping cream or whipped cream on this. So just going to Spread it out. I did do 4 cups of heavy whipping cream just to make sure that we had plenty of coverage on this. And it looks like we were successful. All right, I am going to go ahead and open up my Ghirardelli chocolate syrup. You can make your own with chocolate chips, but I want you guys to have an easy version of this so you can enjoy it. You're not spending all your time in the kitchen doing a delicious dessert. All right. Now you can put pecans on here if you want to. We are not. We have the caramel, the Ghirardelli caramel premium sauce. Make sure that if you're making your caramel and your chocolate, do it with some good quality sauce if you're gonna make them. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, it looks so good and so yummy. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to eat this tonight. You could put pecans on here, but because we live in a house where people don't like nuts, especially in desserts like this, we're gonna kind of like let people put their own dessert with the pecans if they choose so. But other than that, this is our turtle pie. Have a great night, guys. God bless.
I'm Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
And we're Two Sisters Southern Cooking.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.